Good morning. It's Crafting Journey with Rebecca. How are you? I hope you guys are all doing very well. I am. I've been up since, I don't know, 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah. I think, yeah, like I said, I'm turning into a vampire. Go to bed late, get up early, like a farmer or something, right? Anyway, I am still working into Halloween. I was working on this section yesterday. This one right here. I wanted to get this section done before the retreat, before I leave tomorrow morning. Yeah, the retreat, 2 days away. Is it 2 days? 2 days away. Yeah. So tomorrow, today, I'm going to be cleaning up, finishing up my packing, um, doing baking my cookies, and I'm going to set up my tripod and film the morning show from the kitchen for tomorrow. Um, oh, and I kind of want to clean up a little because my son's coming over to watch the dogs, and I don't want him to think, well, he can think what he thinks, but I have to clear a path for him to get in the house. Let's just say that. Let's turn the light pad on. Let's do some diamond painting. But guys, let me do my spiel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Ring the bell if you want to know when I have another video posted. If you like the content that you're about to see, give me a thumbs up. If you're a subscriber, consider becoming a member. There are benefits to joining the channel. So that's the spiel. There we go. On to the show. Uh, okay, let's take this off. And my car is registered. Yes. So I get to, I procrastinated a little bit yesterday morning, not gonna lie. But I get to the registration place and you have to go to this little kiosk and you put your phone number in and this text comes up on your phone and says, now you are now in line and you are number, I think I started out at number 300. You are number 300 in line. Or was it, no, was it 300? I don't remember where I was in line, but your approximate wait time is 300 minutes. So now I'm like thinking, shit, I got to do math. Um, at 9:30 in the morning, no. So I'm thinking 5 hours, Jiminy Cricket. Um, so I go out to my car and I sit there and like I've got to get a game plan here. Because I've already like told people at work, I'm at the registration office. I'm not by my computer. So now I'm thinking, let me just see if this app works because you have to it says press S for status updates and L for leave, like if you want to leave the line. And so I press S and it gives me an update. Now you still have 300 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I wait a few minutes and I do it again. I just want to be sure. Same thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go run some errands. So, but I'm going to keep watching this because, I just didn't trust it. So I go and I take the road that I think is going to lead to my new house because I now have the way to get in and see the inside of this house. And turns out that was not the road that takes me to my house, but it did take me to Joann's. So I go to Joann's, and of course, I'm looking at the yarn. I'm just loving the yarn. And I see a bunch that I like, and I can't, I don't know if it's on sale, and I'm like trying to scan it under the little scanner thing, and that doesn't work. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not buying any yarn. Don't buy any yarn. You don't need any more yarn. You got enough yarn. So I walk away. what I went in there for was I wanted to get some of those little bags to put the cookies in because I'm gonna wrap them individually. Put like a few cookies in each bag. That way, people aren't pawing through the cookies, and with COVID, I want to put the cookies in a basket and have people, just take a little bag and take it back to the room or whatever. Nothing better late night than a cookie. So that's what I went for, and so that's what I bought. But I bought a new mask because they had some really cute masks there, and I was tired of wearing the one I had, so I bought a new mask. It's like a gingham, pink, of course, pink gingham. So then I get back to the car and I check the status again. I'm checking the status. You now have I don't know, 258 men, whatever. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a long day. So I go by the house. Well, oh my goodness. I go in the house and all right, I'm going to start with the good stuff. There is plenty of room. Plenty of room. There are 3 bedrooms and this converted garage, which is a really nice size for a craft room. So I'm liking that. Plus, it has a dining area. My dining table will fit. Everything will fit in the living area. I mean, so plenty of room. The kitchen's really small, and the cabinets, good lord, um, horrible, just horrible. But this is a house that was built in the 1950s, and I'm going to take the good with the bad. Good news is I didn't think there was a dishwasher. There was a dishwasher. Yay. Um, so so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's not this brand new duplex that I'm living in, with all these amenities, but I'm on a nice quiet street. The house is peaceful. It's old. I'm old. We'll get along just great. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to put my touches on the house. Um, I'm going to make it work. I will. Um, but I was a little taken back. Just, I guess, the carpet is just hideous. Just, like that old fashioned shag carpeting. Oh my God. Um, so I text the landlord. I said, I've been in the house, and I said, what are you going to do before I move in? So she's like, I'm going to have the house deep cleaned, the carpet deep cleaned, and the bathroom worked on a little bit. It needed work. Um, I said, okay, I'm okay with that. So, I mean, I'll live. I'll live. Like I said, I'm going to make it work. So I go out to my car and there's the neighbor. And he's kind of cute. Like he's not the good looking neighbor here who's young and married, but he's an older guy. So I wave at him and he comes over and I introduce myself and I tell him I'm going to rent this house and his name is Phil. So Phil is waiting for his son because they're going to go fishing. And so we get to talking, and he's got grandkids and clearly a Republican. So I didn't even go into politics with him. But so meanwhile, I'm still checking my app, pressing the S, seeing how many minutes I got left. So by the end of our conversation, um, I think I still had like 4 hours left. So I'm like, I'm going home. So I go home and I take a nap. Um, I wake up and I check the app again, and it says there are like 78 people in front of you or something like that. And then I check it again like a few minutes later, and then it says there's 30 something people on. I'm like, holy cow. So I get dressed real quick, get in my car, drive down there, because I figure if it's changing that fast, people are probably canceling. I better get there. And now we're at like 2:30 in the afternoon. So as I'm pulling into the parking lot, it's saying, we're ready for you, come in. So I go inside, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I have to stand in this line. And then I look over at this board that they have, and I see the last 4 digits of my phone number. I'm like, oh, maybe they already called me. So I start to, and there's like, 20 people waiting on other people. So I did not know which booth I'm supposed to go to. So I start to go to this one lady to ask her, which, my phone number's there, which booth am I supposed to go to? And they, just as I'm doing it, they call out my number and they say, go to number 9, which happened to be the woman that I just walked up to. So I'm like, I need to buy a lottery ticket because, I just randomly picked your window and you're it. So long story short, I have a registration. I don't have a plate because you have to wait for that to get that in the mail. They gave me another paper thing. So, and, the dealership that I bought the car from paid for some of the registration. Thank God, because it was close to $400. So about half was paid by the dealership, but that covers me for a year. $400. Good God. But that includes the time back to when I bought the car. So, it's really more than a year. So I think for the year, it was probably about 300. Anyway, that's over with. So I come home and I find a screwdriver, put that thing on. It's done with. Thank you, Lord. I don't know why I was procrastinating. It was really such an easy process, Anyway, and I got to go to Joann's. So I love Joann's. But never buy anything at regular price at Joann's. I've learned that. Just don't do it. Because they jack up the prices of everything in that store. Don't buy it unless you have a coupon. I've learned. So, you guys encouraged me to try this hat again. And it worked. Look. How cute is this pattern? And look, no mistakes. I am thrilled with it. I'm not putting it on because my hair is still a little damp, but now I want to try it again. I was thinking maybe doing like a Christmas one. I have a Christmas bulky yarn that Narita gave me. Like this one here. You can't see what I'm pointing at. I'm thinking like this one would be cute. In fact, I'm going to put that aside. Take that with me to the retreat because I've already put the loom in my retreat thing. But first of all, I love the color. And it's soft and oh my God, it's so pretty. So I think one of my subscribers asked, did I do 20 rows down here? Yes, I did. The band is a little wide, but I was following the pattern. So it did say 20 rows here, and then this was 40 rows here, or 9 inches. It's a slouchy hat, so I could have gone probably a few more rows on this, but yes, it's done. It's beautiful. But I think this would be a really pretty one. This is a 6 bulky, so yeah. I think that'll work. I think it'll work. I'm just loving this. I love loom knitting, love crocheting. I'm going to have all these hats. And, we do have a cold front coming through. It's supposed to go down we're supposed to have high winds today, and it's going to go down into the 40s. So maybe I'll wear my hat tomorrow on the trip to Texas, where when I get there, it's going to be in the 80s. But okay. So let's do, by the way, National No Bra Day. I'm celebrating it today, but yeah, I'm not wearing a bra this weekend. No, it's it's going to be a no bra weekend as well. I figured, I don't have to go anywhere today. Nowhere. I'm just going to work around the house today. So, who needs a bra? I even have like my Christmas pants. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Anyway, this day in history, 1912, October 14th, Theodore Roosevelt, is campaigning for a third term as a president. I guess at that point in time, they didn't have the 2-term limit. So he's campaigning for a third term. And he's on his way in to give, a campaign speech. And he is shot in the chest. And the guy was aiming for his heart. But he had like a pen in his pocket and his speech. And apparently that like deflected the bullet. It went in, but not as far. I mean, it didn't damage his heart. So now he's got this bullet in him. He decides he's going to go ahead and give the speech. So he goes in and he talks for an hour, and he pulls out his notes and he shows them that, that he's been shot. He pulled the torn and blood-stained manuscript from his breast pocket and declared, "You see, it takes more than one bullet to kill a bull moose." And then he spoke for nearly an hour. Then they rushed him to the hospital to get the bullet out. And then the guy that they arrested, they declared him insane, and he died in a mental hospital years later. Also, this day in history, Martin Luther King Jr. is given the Nobel Peace Prize for advocating nonviolent civil rights protest, which, yay. I hate that a lot of these protests end in violence, but he was a huge advocate of nonviolent civil rights protests. He took the money from the prize that he won, which was approximately $54,000, and he donated it to the civil rights movement. Which, that's so sweet. Anyway, I'm doing this painting. It's not all 310, believe it or not. There's, what I like about these paintings, I know I'm like switching back and forth subjects. Yes. Follow the bouncing ball. This is not all 310. There's like 310 in here, and now I'm doing like a 939, and then it goes into a different color here. There's like shading that goes on, blended. Same thing up here. It's just makes for such a beautiful painting. So let's see if there's any other thing that happened in history that we should talk about. Da, 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 da. In 1892, they published The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I've never even read that. Nope. Okay, that's this day in history. Now, what national day is it? Oh, how could I forget? It is National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day. I don't have a teddy bear, and I'm working from home. I have gnomes. Can I bring my gnomes to work? I guess the idea behind this is they say that teddy bears bring people comfort. And how do you celebrate it? You bring your teddy bear to work. Even like if you work in a school, the kids love it. Even in a regular work environment, people are comforted by the sight of a teddy bear because it reminds them of like when they were growing up, and they clung to the teddy bears. At one point, like in Florida, the police would give out teddy bears to the kids. At least, where I lived, they did. Um, it's probably a thing, all over the country. I don't know. But why don't I have a teddy bear? I was never a teddy bear person. I wasn't. Interesting. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I didn't have a teddy bear growing up. Um, wow. Okay. It is, let's go on to a different subject. It is National Dessert Day. Now, that's something I can get behind. Yes. And how do you celebrate that? You, like they say, go to a restaurant and order dessert first. I could get behind that. I really could. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite dessert? I think mine would have to be ice cream. I'm just like an ice cream fanatic. I do love ice cream. I mean, I love all desserts. I like cookies, pies, cake, pastry. Love like puff pastry, rugula. I don't know is rugula a dessert? I guess it is. But if you put me on an island and said you can have one dessert, I'd probably go for the ice cream, which would melt on the island. But yeah. So, what is your favorite dessert? Yeah, National Dessert Day. I have this song in my head. Where did that come from? I don't know. I don't know. So, guys, I did a thing. Yes, I did a thing. I ordered a diamond painting. Yes. One that I said I was not going to order. I did. And there's a funny story behind it because. So I'm going through my email and there's an email from Diamond Art Club. So apparently this painting did not sell out. It's called Fireside Christmas, Dominic Davidson. It's huge, 90, by, I don't know, it's huge, like a football field. Um, but I love Dominic Davidson. I love him more than Chuck Pinson. I'm so sorry, Chuck. I love you, but I like Dominic Davidson more. Anyway, and when I unbox this thing, I'll tell you why I love this painting in more detail. But so I get this email from Diamond Art Club. Like, this painting is still available and it's on sale. So the original price, click. I have to go look. So the original price was $75. Now they've got it down to $55. So I put it in my cart and I click that I'm going to pay for it with PayPal. And I'm figuring, I can do the 4 payment thing and it won't be so bad. So I put it in the cart and I click on PayPal and something goes wrong. And I get thrown out of PayPal. So now I'm thinking, wow, did this thing go through or not? And rather than go back to Diamond Art Club, I figure, let me just wait and see if I get an email saying that I purchased this thing. And if not, I'm not going to buy it. I shouldn't have clicked that, I'm beating myself up. I'm like, you don't really need that, Rebecca, stop, So I wait, and then like maybe an hour later, and I don't get any email saying I purchased this. So about an hour later, I get another email from Diamond Art Club saying, this is in your cart. Do you still want it? Oh God, yes, I do. So I'm like, oh man. So I go back to the website, and then I think, let me check my rewards. And excuse me, sure enough, I've got a $25 in rewards. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta get it. So now the price, it ended up being like $36 with shipping. So I was like, Sold. And I'm doing it in 4 payments, so like $9 every 2 weeks. So I'm like, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I mean, you can't, that's a hell of a price for that painting. So, yes, I bought it. And I will unbox it for you guys. Yes. Uh, yeah. Love Dominic Davison. Anyway, so that's what I did. Yep. So in between baking cookies today, I'm going to get this section done. And then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Hold on. 6. Yeah, 6 sections left. Well, I have big sections. So I'll, 1, 2, 3. I'll be halfway done. 50% done. Yay. I'm so silly. God, I am so silly. Anyway, uh, I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the yarn to see if there's like another one that I would rather do as far as the hat. And oh my God, I have another skein of this yarn. I have another skein of this. Ooh, yeah. Um, hmm. I have black. I don't have a black hat. I have this yarn in black. So I don't know. You guys tell me, which one should I do? Should I do this one or the one in black? Let me pull the one in black. Hold on. I'm gonna mess up my yarn. I gotta pack it up anyway, guys. So same exact yarn, Wool Ease Thick and Quick, number 6. Same exact yarn. Which one? Ooh. The black will go with more things, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Okay, so in the comments, favorite dessert, black or red for the next loom hat. And should I do this pattern or should I pick up another pattern? I can do a different pattern. I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyway, Wednesday night, I am not doing Craft With Me Wednesday tonight. I have so much to do to get ready for the retreat. I apologize. I really do. You will have a morning show tomorrow. Thursday, there will be a vlog show. Me driving to the retreat. So you're going to get that. What else? Okay, no. Thursday, yeah, y'all have a morning show Thursday, which is going to be my cookie show. Friday, what did I say? Friday will be a vlog. You'll see the vlog from my drive up there. Yeah, it's going to be fun. But also tonight, I don't know if Marissa, I think she is going to go live. She's already at the retreat because she got there ahead of time. But I think her and her sister are going to do a show tonight at 7 Central. At 8 Central, 9 Eastern, is Purple Door Crafts. And at 10, perhaps Tia. I don't know. She is also getting ready for, to go to the retreat. So I don't know if she's going to do her show or not. And I do apologize. Maybe she's recorded something ahead of time. I don't know. But no Craft With Me Wednesday tonight. I do apologize. But you're going to get content, lots of content from this retreat. I promise you. So guys, have a great Wednesday. And I will see you in the next video. If I'm in somebody's live tonight, say hi to me and stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.